Although you may not die if you drink alcohol every day for a week, you may suffer stroke, heart disease, high blood pressure, liver disease, and digestive problems. Daily drinking of 14 to 15 cans of beers, or 1.5 bottles of spirits, a day will get you hospitalized on numerous occasions. However, daily drinking of alcohol to a sensible level will not do much harm in the short term. So, what happens when you stop drinking alcohol altogether? A lot will change in your life when you quit drinking. I will argue that they were for the better. Here are some changes you will experience. Waking up feeling great. Yes, you won't wake up feeling like shit anymore. Increased concentration with more focus on work and daily activities. A better, healthier lifestyle. Improved relationships with family and friends. More money in your wallet. Improvement in mental and physical health since alcohol has been proven to be a depressant. Increased lifespan since you wouldn't take the chance of drinking and driving any longer. Overall, quitting alcohol drinking would make you a better person. Will you miss drinking? Absolutely not. In closing, quit drinking is the best thing I could do to live a better life. But that isn't all. Now, what happens if you drink alcohol every day for 2 weeks? Drinking 1 or 2 cans every day for 2 weeks on holiday is fine as long as it's not too much. However, doing that on a daily basis for 40 years is sure to attract plenty of medical problems and give you a severely depleted wallet, and there's a good chance you'll lose touch with your family over it. So, don't go there. Not a good idea. With that out of the way, let's learn more. What is the most amount of alcohol you've ever heard of an alcoholic drinking per day? The most amount of beer I ever heard anyone drink is 30 pack of beer. 5 whiskey bottles on an average. 30 to 40 whiskey drinks per day. 40 to 50 beers. Note, taking this much alcohol will cause long-term damage if not kill you. Knowing all of it still makes me wonder why people still drink. Let's find out. Here's why people like alcohol. People drink alcohol for the following reasons. To appear cool. The feeling of belonging. An escape from their present stress and life situation. To celebrate occasions. Because they are drink dependent. Drinking in moderation is fine as far as you're balancing it with healthy habits. Maybe you like drinking, and that's okay. You are making an informed choice. Maybe you are trying to drink away your worries. Lastly, how many drinks a week makes you an alcoholic? From experience and what I have learned so far, alcoholism is not defined by a magic number of drinks or by some arbitrary line that's crossed. It's characterized by 3 parts that you won't see in a non-alcoholic person. The first is known as a peculiar mental twist, which is that fleeting thought that, often at the wrong time or when consciously trying to avoid drinking, we for reasons unexplained decide that taking a drink is a good idea. It begins with a single bottle. This then triggers the second aspect, which is a mental obsession. Once you begin to picture that single bottle in your mind, nothing better judgment, legal consequence. Friends and family is not going to take the drinks off our minds until we get that sense of comfort, flex, and ease from taking that drink. Now comes the third part. The phenomenon of craving. This is the part lots of people are talking about when they say 1 is too many and 1,000 is never enough. It's the part that keeps me in the bar till closing even when I have to work the next day. The amazement you have when your friends or date doesn't finish their drink or order another. That idea that if 1 is good, then 5 is better. It will make you drink to hell and back, blacking out in the process. All of these are the true definition of alcoholism. Physical withdrawal and consequences are symptomatic and aren't defining. A lot of hard drinkers, problem drinkers, and even moderates have had hangovers and DUIs. But are they truly alcoholic? The irony is that only an individual can decide if they're an alcoholic, but generally I'd say that once you start asking, it's definitely something to take a look at. What happens if you don't drink alcohol for a month? Your body detoxifies itself. Your liver function returns to normal. Food intake will be good and your taste buds gets better. Heartbeat returns to normal. You begin to enjoy feelings of freshness and enthusiastic. Family members will be happy. You are back to work. So, can a 14-year-old boy drink beer? A 14-year-old boy can certainly drink beer. But, should a 14-year-old drink beer? No, at least not more than an occasional sip or two. The mind and body of a 14-year-old are rapidly changing and growing. Introducing them to too much alcohol on a regular basis can interfere with normal physical and mental development. It is better to wait until he is 18 before drinking alcohol in moderation, on a regular basis. Was this helpful? Like, share and subscribe to our channel.